When your muscles tighten up suddenly, that sharp pain often feels like it came from nowhere. But what's really happening is an electrical misfire caused by missing nutrients, especially magnesium and potassium. These two minerals are the unsung heroes that make your muscles move smoothly and relax properly afterward. Think of magnesium as your body's built-in calm-down signal. Every time your muscle contracts, magnesium is supposed to help it relax again. But when levels are low, the muscle keeps firing even after it's supposed to stop. And that's when you get those painful leg cramps that wake you up in the middle of the night. Potassium, on the other hand, is what helps your muscles and nerves communicate in the first place. It's like the messenger that tells your legs when to move, when to rest, and how hard to work. Without enough potassium, those signals get scrambled and your muscles end up misfiring, twitching, or feeling heavy and weak. Seniors especially tend to lose both magnesium and potassium over time. Sometimes it's from medication like diuretics or blood pressure pills, sometimes from dehydration, and often just from not getting enough through food. That's why so many older adults start noticing their calves cramping when they stretch or their legs trembling after a short walk. The good news is your body can bounce back quickly when you give it the minerals it's craving. Magnesium can be found in everyday foods like almonds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, avocados, and dark chocolate. Even a small handful of nuts a day can make a noticeable difference. Potassium hides in many fruits and vegetables. Bananas are famous for it, but sweet potatoes, oranges, lentils, and coconut water are even better long-term sources. The real magic happens when both minerals work together. Potassium helps muscles contract smoothly, and magnesium helps them relax afterward, keeping that perfect rhythm that makes walking, climbing stairs, or even standing for long periods feel effortless. Without that balance, muscles stay tense, circulation slows down, and fatigue creeps in faster. You might even start to feel pins and needles or restless legs at night because the nerves can't reset properly. Drinking more water helps too, because these minerals depend on hydration to move through your body effectively. If you've been waking up with leg cramps, or your muscles feel tired for no clear reason, it's worth paying attention to what's on your plate. Instead of reaching straight for supplements, focus first on natural foods. The body absorbs minerals from food far better than from pills. A magnesium-rich breakfast smoothie with banana, spinach, and a spoon of almond butter can give your muscles exactly what they need to perform. Over time, you'll notice a difference not just in fewer cramps, but in how steady and strong your legs feel throughout the day. When your magnesium and potassium are in harmony, every step feels lighter, every muscle movement feels smoother, and your body finally starts to work the way it was designed to. As we get older, our bones and muscles begin to depend more heavily on two powerful nutrients, vitamin D and calcium. They're like the foundation and the architect of a strong, balanced body. Calcium is what gives your bones their structure and density, while vitamin D is what allows your body to actually absorb and use that calcium. Without vitamin D, even if you consume plenty of calcium, most of it simply passes through your system unused. That's why so many seniors face leg weakness, fatigue, or even bone pain despite eating well. The connection between these two nutrients goes deeper than most people realize. Your muscles rely on calcium to contract. Every movement you make begins with calcium signals inside your muscle fibers. When levels drop too low, your muscles struggle to respond properly, leading to twitching, spasms, and that unsteady feeling when you walk or stand up. Vitamin D plays a critical supporting role. It acts like a key that unlocks the door for calcium to enter your bloodstream and reach your muscles and bones. Without enough vitamin D, calcium levels in the blood start to fall, and your body begins pulling calcium from your bones to compensate. Over time, that weakens both bone strength and muscle coordination. That's why vitamin D deficiency has been linked not only to brittle bones, but also to falls, fractures, and reduced mobility in older adults. A few minutes of daily sunlight is the most natural way to get vitamin D. Yet so many people, especially seniors, don't get enough exposure. Modern lifestyles, indoor living, and even sunscreen use can drastically limit how much vitamin D your skin produces. To keep your legs strong, it's important to give your body both of these nutrients together. Think of it as teamwork. Calcium builds, vitamin D delivers. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are rich in calcium, but you can also find it in non-dairy sources such as kale, broccoli, almonds, tofu, and fortified plant-based milks. For vitamin D, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel are excellent sources, and many foods like orange juice or cereals are now fortified with it. If you live in a place with limited sunlight, or if your doctor has confirmed low levels, supplements can help fill in the gaps. You might not notice the difference overnight, But within a few weeks of consistent intake, the changes become clear. Your legs start to feel steadier, stairs don't feel as demanding, and those small aches that used to linger after a walk begin to fade. That's because your muscles are finally getting the calcium they need to contract efficiently, and your bones are regaining their density and strength. It's a powerful reminder that leg health isn't just about exercise, it's about nourishment at the cellular level. When vitamin D and calcium work in harmony, every movement becomes smoother, your balance improves, and you regain that sense of confidence and control with every step you take. Vitamin B12 is one of those nutrients that often flies under the radar, yet it plays a massive role in how your legs feel and function every single day. It's the vitamin responsible for keeping your nerves healthy and your red blood cells strong. Without enough of it, the communication between your brain and your muscles starts to break down. That's why one of the first signs of B12 deficiency is often felt in the legs: tingling, numbness, weakness, or that strange pins and needles sensation that seems to come from nowhere. What's happening inside the body is actually quite simple but serious. Vitamin B12 helps produce myelin, the protective sheath that covers your nerves. Think of myelin as insulation around an electrical wire. Without that insulation, signals can't travel properly. Your brain might be telling your legs to move, but the message arrives slow or scrambled, making your steps less stable or your legs feel unusually tired. This is why seniors are particularly vulnerable to B12 deficiency. As we age, the stomach produces less acid and intrinsic factor, both of which are needed to absorb B12 from food. That means even if you're eating well, your body might not be getting enough of what it needs. Over time, low B12 can cause balance issues, frequent stumbling, and in more severe cases, difficulty walking. It's not just a muscle problem, it's a nerve communication issue. The good news is, restoring B12 levels can reverse many of these symptoms if caught early. Foods like fish, eggs, dairy, and lean meats are all great natural sources of B12. For vegetarians or vegans, fortified cereals, plant milks, or B12 supplements can help maintain healthy levels. What makes vitamin B12 even more important is its role in oxygen delivery. It helps your body make red blood cells, which carry oxygen to every tissue, including your leg muscles. When you're low in B12, your red blood cell count can drop, leading to anemia. That's when you start feeling heavy, sluggish, or out of breath during even simple movements. The muscles in your legs can't perform well without enough oxygen, and you might feel fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. That's your body quietly signaling that it's struggling to get the nutrients it needs. If you've ever noticed that your legs feel weaker, even though you haven't changed your exercise routine, or that your balance feels off when you stand up too quickly, it's worth checking your B12 levels. Small changes in your diet can make a big difference in how your body performs. Within weeks of consistent intake, many people notice that the tingling fades, energy levels rise, and their steps feel lighter and more stable. It's a reminder that leg strength isn't just about muscles, it's about the connection between your brain, nerves, and blood. When those systems are supported by enough B12, movement feels natural again, confidence returns, and every step becomes a little easier, smoother, and more secure. Vitamin E is one of those quiet heroes your body depends on more than you might think. It doesn't just protect your skin or boost your immune system. It plays a vital role in how your muscles recover, how your blood flows, and how energized your legs feel throughout the day. Imagine your muscles as a team of workers constantly moving, contracting, and stretching. Every time they do, they produce tiny amounts of stress called oxidation. Over time, that stress wears them down, causing fatigue, soreness, and slow recovery. This is where vitamin E steps in. It acts as a shield protecting your muscle cells from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that build up after exercise, poor circulation, or aging. When your muscles are protected, they can repair faster, stay stronger, and perform more efficiently even as you get older. For seniors, this becomes even more important because blood flow naturally decreases with age. That means your muscles may not get enough oxygen or nutrients, especially during activity. Vitamin E helps keep blood vessels healthy and flexible, allowing blood to move freely and deliver oxygen exactly where it's needed. This is why people who get enough vitamin E often notice that their legs feel lighter, warmer, and less tired after walking or standing. It's not just about preventing cramps, it's about nourishing the tissues that keep you moving. Poor circulation can lead to numbness, tingling, or that cold, heavy feeling in the legs, but vitamin E helps counteract that by improving overall vascular function. You can think of it like tuning up your car's engine. When blood flows smoothly, your muscles run better, last longer, and need less effort to do the same amount of work. That's why athletes and active seniors alike benefit from maintaining good vitamin E levels. It reduces post-exercise soreness, helps clear out lactic acid, and keeps recovery time shorter. This means you can stay active without feeling the stiffness that often follows a walk or workout. It's also been shown to support endurance by helping your cells use oxygen more efficiently, giving your muscles the fuel they need to perform without burning out too quickly. The best part is vitamin E is easy to get naturally. You'll find it in foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados. Even a small handful of nuts each day can make a difference. Olive oil is another great source and fits perfectly into a healthy senior diet. If you include these foods regularly, you're not just boosting your vitamin E intake, you're helping your body build long-term resilience. When vitamin E starts doing its job, the change can be subtle but powerful. You might find that your legs recover faster after climbing stairs, the soreness you used to feel at night fades, and your energy lasts longer into the day. It's one of those nutrients that keeps everything running smoothly behind the scenes, protecting your cells, improving your circulation, and giving your muscles the strength to keep up with the life you want to live. Vitamin E is often known as a beauty vitamin, but inside your body, it works like a shield protecting your muscles from slow damage and fatigue. It's a fat-soluble antioxidant, meaning it protects your cells from oxidative stress, the wear and tear that happens when your muscles are active or when your circulation isn't as strong as it used to be. As we age, the blood vessels in our legs can lose flexibility, which means oxygen and nutrients don't flow as easily to your muscles. That lack of steady circulation is one reason your legs might feel heavy or sore even after simple tasks like walking around the house. Vitamin E improves the elasticity of your blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscle tissue. With that increased flow, your muscles recover faster, move more freely, and stay stronger for longer. Another reason vitamin E is vital for seniors is that it supports cell membrane repair. Every time you move, especially if you're exercising or stretching, microscopic tears occur in muscle fibers. Vitamin E helps repair those tears quickly, reducing soreness and stiffness afterward. It's what keeps your legs feeling resilient rather than achy or inflamed after activity. When you're low in vitamin E, you might notice more soreness, slower recovery, or even swelling in the legs because your body's repair system is running without protection. One of the overlooked benefits of vitamin E is how it helps fight leg fatigue. When muscles don't get enough oxygen, lactic acid builds up, making your legs feel heavy and tired. Vitamin E helps clear that lactic acid faster and keeps oxygen moving efficiently. This not only reduces post-exercise soreness, but also keeps your energy steady throughout the day. For anyone who feels their stamina slipping, especially in older age, adding vitamin E-rich foods can make a big difference in overall endurance. The best sources of vitamin E come straight from nature. Nuts like almonds, hazelnuts, and sunflower seeds are loaded with it. So are spinach, avocados, and olive oil. Even small amounts added regularly to meals, a handful of nuts, a drizzle of olive oil over vegetables, or a serving of leafy greens can help you maintain healthy vitamin E levels without needing high-dose supplements. Your body stores this vitamin in fat tissue, so consistent, moderate intake works better than large occasional doses. Once vitamin E levels begin to rise, you might notice your legs feel lighter, your steps steadier, and your muscles recover faster after any activity. That's because your circulation improves, inflammation decreases, and your muscle fibers rebuild more efficiently. Vitamin E is like a quiet partner working in the background, keeping your blood flowing, your muscles protected, and your energy balanced so that you can keep doing what you love without your legs slowing you down.